Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Pause for a second. Quick round of applause to me for the correct camera setup. We're not gonna have any little black bars and have you wearing your glasses, but I think I need a schedule for when I'll be posting these videos just to hold myself accountable and to just like keep putting content out there, because 2025 is going to be the year of growing my social medias, stepping out of my comfort zone, and just teaching other people how to crochet. And the more people that see my videos, the better. Crochet is literally my life at this point. And it's brought me so much peace. It's connected me with so many people, and just overall brought joy. I love the feeling of, one, when I'm selling in person at markets. I just started doing markets last year, and just seeing people love these and stuff that I create, and people just being so amazed by the types of things that I can create with yarn. So, again, I'll be posting tutorials here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a single crochet, a half double crochet, and a double crochet. I know, again, these terms are going to be so unfamiliar to you guys, but if you missed it, in my first tutorial video, I showed you guys how to slip knot, chain stitch, and magic ring. So these next 3 stitches that I'm going to be showing you are kind of like built off of what I just taught you. So I'll kind of recap a little bit on how to do those, because I will need kind of like a foundation to be able to do those. But yeah, here we go. So for today's video, I will be using an 8mm crochet hook and some Bernat blanket yarn. In order to do a single crochet stitch, Cash in his little cameo, please move. I am going to start with a chain stitch today. Like I mentioned in my last video, this is basically how I start like any wearable, and certain parts of like amigurumi, like plushies and stuff. But for today's purposes, we're just going to start with a chain. So remember, a chain is going to be starting with a slip knot, make sure it's nice and tight on the hook, and we are going to chain. And remember how I hold my yarn. This is, again, all based on your own comfort. You can look up different ways that people hold their yarn, but this is just how I learned and literally how I've done it from the start. So I hold the tail with these fingers, and then I keep tension with these fingers in the working yarn. This is called working yarn. So we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And notice as I'm chaining, I am moving my hand up the chain just to keep the tension tight and make sure that all these stitches are as close to even as possible. Now, in order to start single crocheting, you're just going to go back this way. So a single crochet is as follows. You're going to put your hook in between this little V shape right here. You're going to yarn under. Remember, in the last video, we learned yarn over, but in order to pull your yarn through, we're going to yarn under, pull. So now you have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over, and pull through. And you've got your first single crochet right there. We're going to do it again. See this little V right here? This is where you put your hook, yarn under, pull that through. You got 2 loops on your hook, pull through. Now you got 2 single crochets. So let's continue down this line. Or chain, I said line. And you're just going to keep inserting your hook in the next little V space. Pull up, yarn over, pull through. Put your hook through the little V space, yarn under, pull, yarn over, pull. And this may take a little practice just to get the technique down, get your tension down, and just making sure that your stitches come out even. So if you have to pull it apart to keep practicing, which is what I had to do when I was first learning, I kid you not, you can ask my husband's mom. She says it every time she sees me crocheting something that she didn't think I was going to keep up with crocheting with how frustrated I was when I was first learning. So if you don't get it the first time around, do not beat yourself up. It literally took me so long to learn how to single crochet. But there is your first row. Okay. Let's say you're creating a blanket or a scarf. I think the easiest thing to do when you're learning how to do a blanket or a scarf is doing one of these 3 stitches that you're going to learn today and just literally going back and forth. 1, it's going to be good practice, and 2, they are literally the easiest stitches that you are going to learn in crochet. But let's say that you want to do another row. You're at the end of your row here. You're going to chain and turn your work. Okay? And we're just going to do the same exact thing, but this row is going to look a little different than your chain just because we're going to be working in between the single crochet stitches now instead of the chains. So you're going to work in here. This is what your single crochet stitches look like, and we're going to be working right here. Let me fix my tension. You're just going to keep working in that part right there. Yarn under, yarn over, put your hook through, yarn under, yarn over. Go slower on this one. Put your hook through, yarn under, yarn over, pull through. Yarn under, yarn over, pull through. And just like that, you've got your second row. All right, so if you messed up, you literally just pull it apart. Kid you not. just pull it apart and you're back at square one. The next stitch I'm going to be teaching you is a half double crochet. I don't know who came up with these names, so do not judge, but these are just what they're called. So we're going to chain again. I'm not even counting, so I don't even know how many this is, but that's what we're going to start with. So in order to half double crochet, same setup, but before we even go into the chain with our hook, we're going to yarn over. And you're going to have your working yarn over here. Go through your chain, yarn under, pull through. Now you have three loops on your hook, yarn over, and pull through all three. And that is one half double crochet. We're going to do it again. Yarn over, so you have your working yarn over top of your hook, into your chain, yarn under, pull through. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, and pull through all 3, I keep wanting to say hoops, pull through all 3 loops, okay? We're just gonna go right down the line with our half double. It's literally the same process, just you have more loops on your hook now. I hate that I have a factory knot right there, but it is what it is. And last one. Boom. And that is what your half double crochet starting point will look like. Okay? Let's do it one more time the other way. So chain 1 and turn. And again, this is going to look a little different than your starting chain, but we're going to be working in this little line right here. So yarn over, go through here, yarn under, pull through, and pull through all 3 loops. Again, yarn over, we're going to work right in here, yarn under, pull through all 3. And the more and more you do things that are repetitive, like scarves and blankets, the more these stitches are going to stick. I started off with making scarves because it was literally the easiest thing that I could think of to start making. And then I made like a king size blanket that I currently have for sale if anyone's interested. But yeah, and there you are with this ugly factory knot. All right, and the last thing we're going to learn today is a double crochet stitch. So we're going to go through the same starting point again, slip knot, chain, but this time we're going to start the same way as we did the half double crochet. So you're going to put your working yarn over the hook. You're going to go into your chain, yarn under, and you're going to have 3 loops on your hook again this time. but instead of pulling your yarn through all 3, we're going to yarn over and pull through just 2. So now you have 2 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through the last 2. And that is 1 double crochet. So again, yarn over, go through your chain stitch, yarn under, pull through just 2, and pull through the last 2. And that's your second double crochet stitch. So you're just going to keep doing that all the way down the line. Pull through 2, and pull through 2. Okay. And 2. Yarn over, go through your chain, yarn under, pull through 2, and pull through 2. And the last one. And there is your first row of double crochet. It's a little wonky, but. And same thing, chain 1, turn, and we're going to be working in these little spaces right here. So yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. Okay, you're just going to keep going down the line. Creating my own elevator music. All right, and there's your second row of double crochet. All right, so today we learned the single crochet, the half double crochet, and the double crochet stitch. I think next I will go ahead and find a cute free pattern blanket and just do like a crochet along with you guys, because I know somebody had requested that they wanted to be shown how to do a blanket. So I actually have this baby blanket in my closet that I have been meaning to take apart. It was my first baby blanket that I ever did, but it's like almost like a like one of those hourglass. It's like in the shape of an hourglass when it's literally supposed to be a rectangle. So I think I'm going to take it apart for the purpose of showing you guys how to crochet a blanket. So yeah, stay tuned for that video. And yeah, so if there's anything else you would like to learn how to do, go ahead and drop it in the comments below, and I will start the lineup of types of videos that you guys want to see. I also got a request on my Instagram for how to read patterns. So I think I'll do that in the video of how to crochet, you know, a blanket. That way you guys can kind of see the process of how I read a pattern or how you would read a pattern, and just go from there. So thank you for being here again. I hope you learned something today, and yeah, we'll see you guys next Friday.